These 12 tribal leaders, which were also the general over the army of their tribe, recorded the military-aged men by name, family, and clan. There were 46,500 Reubenite soldiers under the command of Eleazar, the son of Shedeur. There were 59,300 Semonite soldiers under the command of Shemuel, the son of Zodashadai. There were 74,600 Judahite soldiers under the command of Nashon, the son of Amminadab. There were 54,400 Issacharite soldiers under the command of Nathaniel, the son of Zuar. There were 57,400 Zebulunite soldiers under the command of Elab, the son of Helon. There were 40,500 Ephraimite soldiers under the command of Elishama, the son of Ammihud. There were 32,200 Masonite warriors under the command of Gamel, the son of Pedasur. There were 35,400 Benjaminite soldiers under the command of Abidan, the son of Gedoni. There were 62,700 Dananite soldiers under the command of Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. There were 41,500 Asherite soldiers under the command of Padigal, the son of Okran. There were 45,650 Gadite soldiers under the command of Elisapha, the son of Deuel. There were 53,400 Nephilimite soldiers under the command of Ahira, the son of Adnan. The military, which consisted of 603,550 soldiers, will comprise later of a standard army of 2.5 tribes and reserved armies of 9.5 tribes. The Levites, however, were to be separated from the Israelites due to them being in charge of the tabernacle. If anyone tried to involve themselves in the ministry of the Levites, they were to be executed. Numbers 1:20 through 54. Just as had been stated in Genesis 32:12, the Eternal One said through Hosea that the children of Israel shall be as the sand which can be neither measured nor counted. After making peace, the house of Israel and the house of Judah would be united. At that time, they would appoint a leader over them. It would be at that time that the day of Jezreel, or the era when the crimes of blood would be avenged in the Jezreel Valley, and that the name of the valley would be a peaceful name again. The judgment would be a sign of redemptive restoration, as the men would be called my people and pitied. However, for now, Hosea would rebuke the Jewish people for their spiritual infidelity. If they would not remove their spiritual prostitution from them completely, Adonai would severely and completely punish them with making them stripped of blessing and having no mercy for their descendants. They have wanted to be blessed with benefits from people and things other than Him. He would make them fall to the point where they had no choice but to return to Him. Eventually, He would return blessing to them for returning to Him. They would call Him their spiritual husband and no longer their master. He would remove all traces of Baal from them and make a covenant between Himself and them, with all creation standing out as witnesses. Additionally, He would betroth Himself to them in righteousness, faithfulness, justice, grace, and compassion perpetually. The King of the universe would answer the sky, which would send rain. The earth would respond to the rain by yielding the people with corn, wine, and oil in Jezreel. The valley would be where all these blessings would be sown at. This would be a sign of Him having pity on the non-pitied, and declaring, "Not my people as you are my people." When He would call them my people, they would respond with, "You are my God." Hosea 2:1 or 10 or 1:10 through 2:22 or verse 20. Just as the body has many different parts, the church needs Messianic Jews and Christians with these varying functions to evangelize and serve the Master. The Christian who is serving in the seemingly least important way is just as essential as the presbyter who leads his parish. Great dignity is shown typically to those serving in the least important way, just as the least important parts of the body are often the ones we adore more. This is, in a way, a reflection of what Christ said concerning the kingdom, and that the least would be the greatest. Now, just as an injured body part can make the whole body suffer, a Messianic Jew or Christian that is suffering makes the whole church suffer, or at the very least, his parish suffer. By divine order, the functionality of the church is set up from first to last: emissaries, prophets, teachers, miracle workers, healers, helpers, administrators, and those who speak in various tongues. 1 Corinthians 12:12 through 31.